Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? And my name is Kodiak, as you may know, and my disc is unreadable. Modern Warfare 2 it is then! I think I'm going to try sniping. It has been ages since I played some MW2, so please forgive my skill. But today's video is an interesting one. It is the unwritten rules of dinner with family. Well, what is the unwritten rules? Yeah, I mean, I expect everybody to have their own unwritten rules depending on the family, but this is some general concept. I mean, this is unwritten rules of dinner time. Not necessarily with family, but just dinner time and mannerisms. Now, there is a lot of things that bugs me at dinner, especially when people chew with their mouth open or chew during a sentence, but we'll get into that later. But there's also a lot of people at my school that do not know how to eat, and they need to learn, and hopefully some people from that can learn from this video. Now, this is an all-the-time thing. If you chew with your mouth open, that is a no-no. Do you know how unprofessional you look and how stupid you look? Honestly. Let me see. Hopefully it'll work if I kick on the face cam real quick. I don't have the lighting set up, so just... I don't know how you guys saw that, but it was probably really cringy either way. And that is literally how this one, and even the noises too. I apologize for that. I mean, that made me cringe a little bit. Literally, my bio teacher, he's dope as hell. His name is Mr. S. We'll just call him that because I care about personal safety. So basically, Mr. S is an absolute living legend. He brings us meat, like he's a hunter and everything. He makes his own deer sausage and he brings it in for us to try. And he also has these things called hops, which basically is just a piece of candy from this jar that he calls his hopper. And he's an old farm kid, so that's why. That is Mr. S. And he is an absolute boss. He gives you free pieces of candy all the time, and it just brings in all these goodies all the time. And, you know, really nice. You know, I enjoy it because I definitely like meat. You know, a good chunk of deer sausage during school is definitely a nice treat. So, you know, you get a little appreciative, and yes, I am very appreciative. But then you get people that go up there, oh man, I hate this one girl in that class. I'm not going to say her name, even though I'd like to, because I'd like to roast the hell out of her. If she was on this platform, if she was ever on YouTube and I found her, I would roast the shit out of her. Just because she put her face on there, I can't get in trouble for it. I mean, my school will try to get me in trouble, but they can't. Legally, they can't do anything about it. I mean, the worst she can do is file a copyright strike, but if I stay in terms of use and guidelines, community guidelines, I'm safe. So, basically, everybody goes up there, gets it, and I'm like, me and other three kids, man, this guy's going around knifing, what a bitch. Basically, me and these other three kids, I mean, I'm going to call him Big C, because that's just kind of, his nickname starts with C, and that's just what we call him. So basically, now that I'm out of that lobby, that was a cringy lobby, I say thank you, this other two kids say thank you, none of them, nobody else does. And they go up there and they eat it, and they just sitting there, just, I mean, literally, this is one girl that sits there, like, I'm gonna play this clip, and it sounds just like her. And if you don't believe me, I am being dead serious. I have no one else to testify for me. I'm sorry. I do sound like that was going to sound, you know, I do realize that sounded like I was going to have someone be able to testify for me. But no, that's not really happening. I apologize for that. But trust me, it happens. That is what goes on. And basically, everybody in the damn class chews like that. I don't get what's the purpose. Why do you chew like that? Please tell me if you chew with your mouth open. I'm not judging you. Just don't do it around me. But why do you do that? Because I was always raised with the mannerisms that it's rude to chew with your mouth open. Because no one likes to see your food, like, all chewed up and gushed up and, you know, getting ready to go down your throat. And also hearing you smack. That is the worst part of all of it. I can stand seeing someone chew. I can stand that. That's not the worst part. The worst part is when they're chewing and you hear it. I hate obnoxious eaters, and I have to deal with them almost every night. And I'm not going to specify because some viewers may watch. But, yeah. Trust me, friends, you probably know. If it's not you, which most likely it's not anybody. All my friends that are going to watch this video, it's not you at all. Trust me. So, it's really annoying. My biggest pet peeve in the world is hearing people chew. Hearing people drink. I mean, I don't get how people can swallow and sound like an absolute walrus. Just boom, boom, boom. I mean, I get it in cartoons, like just making their little glug noises. Sounds like I was sucking something there. If you catch my drift. I need to stop. But that's basically what it's filled with. Everybody in there. It's disgusting. No one wants to hear you eat like Shrek. Are you being serious? And if you want to compare yourself to Shrek, just remember, he was a character designed to be gross. A lot of people don't realize that, and they're thinking like, oh, I'd like to be Shrek. Well, then you'd like to be stupid and disgusting. And, you know what? I might as well just go into a rant about this other girl. Basically, she goes up there, and it's rude. And that I was also taught that you don't take all the food that's presented to you because it's rude, you know, in case someone else wants some. This freaking girl, we'll call her, Biznatch. So, Biznatch goes up to there, you know, she gets one piece, grabs another. Alright, she's having two. I mean, there's a lot. He cut up a lot, so I guess that's alright. Then she grabs another one. Then she grabs another one. Then she grabs another one. I mean, literally one day she came back, Biznatch came back with 10 pieces in her hand, took half of what was there for us to take, and then she went back up for seconds and ate the rest of it. No one ate anything. And then she's sitting there smiling. And the thing is, I don't get, is what is the deal with everybody just letting girls get away with stuff? I mean, other dudes won't let you do that. If you're a guy and you go around eating all your friends like food and everything, you're not gonna get away with that. If I was a dude, if it was me doing this, everybody'd sit there and look at me like, dude, you bitch. That's not gonna fly. But because my class is like majority girls and they're friends with this Biznatch, I hate her so much. I mean, she is literally stupid. She skipped class because her and this other girl, her and Ogre, were sitting there chewing like freaktards. Her and Ogre were sitting there talking and screaming in class, and Mr. S, the legend he is, decided and literally roasted the crap out of him, saying, you are not deemed worthy enough or worth my time to let you work in groups anymore. And so she got mad and skipped. Yeah, that's how stupid she is. She skipped class because she couldn't work in partners because she was screaming like an idiot. That is the level of retardicity, or other words, I can't think of another word, I really shouldn't say that one, idiocity that we're dealing with here. It is insane. And that's some mild stuff, but the thing is, back to what I was saying, is that if I were to do that, I would get bitched at by my friends. And then she goes back and everybody, that's just her. It's like, really? Really? So you're saying if I just straight up go and eat everything that was there, you know, Mr. S, being an absolute G that he is, decides to bring us some really good deer sausage, I might add. I mean, he knows what he's making. Same with deer jerky. Ooh, man, this man, he got the goods. And I went up and I just ate it all. Will I get a pass for it? No. So guys, let me know in the comment section below. Do you have anybody like this in your life? And I know this kind of went way different and went more of a rant. I'm gonna call this the mannerisms rant, because honestly, I kind of thought all this stuff was kind of, you know, supposed to be first nature, not supposed to be do and then think about later. Or I don't even think they think about it, honestly. And yet they have jobs. How are they hired? Is the Midwest really that desperate for employees that they're hiring ragtag teenagers that can't even chew with their mouth closed? Because I don't know about you, but if I was at a restaurant, I do not want to be served by these girls. Because it kind of make me lose my appetite. Just saying. Well, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Hope you enjoy this mannerisms rant. What's the end of this? What's the end goal here? Oh my god. What's the end goal here? Basically, I want you all to learn that I need you to chew with your mouth closed. Just do it. It makes you look like a way 10 times more educated person. If you want to seem like you know what's going on and you know what you're talking about, chew with your mouth closed. And especially, do not take a bite in the middle of a sentence. Well, I have to deal with that every night that I'm home. Not gonna name names, but actually, it's 2 people that do it. And if I do it, they will say I do it because hypocrisy. Sometimes I just don't get it, but I will always get in trouble for something just because I'm the kid. But yeah, just don't ever, while you're talking to somebody, take a bite. Because then you sit in there, then you have to chew with your mouth, and then you have to chew with your mouth open, because you have to talk with your mouth open, and that makes you sound even stupider than before. Or I should say more dumber. That makes you sound dumber than before. And you're sitting there, it's disgusting. And then you have to wait to swallow, and then you have to take a drink, and then especially when the one burps. That is just adds to a whole new level. So there, and then, going through and then just, it's a little nasty. I'm just putting that out there. If you do that, stop it. It's a little nasty. I think it's something you all should pay attention to. And because I think every damn kid in my grade chews like an idiot, there's very few people with well mannerisms now. Alright, this video's gone on way too long.